Good afternoon, or good evening, or good morning, my sim racing friends. Welcome to PDD Sim Racing. As you can see from the little title along the top, we've got that thing. I've set myself a little challenge. So what I've decided to do is look for some consistency. See if I can control my lap times. So the little challenge that I've set myself is to do 10 laps of Watkins and get as close to 1 minute and 45 seconds per lap as possible. Meaning that I need to complete this challenge in 17 minutes and 30 seconds. If we do that, we have done exactly 1 minute and 45 per lap. I'm going to award myself some medals. So to get a gold medal, I need to be within 1 second of the 17 minutes and 30. To give myself a silver medal, within 1.5 seconds. And to get a bronze, within 2. So, I feel it's quite a challenge. Because to get a gold medal we have to be at least 2 tenths per lap around the 1:45 mark, which is pretty consistent driving, I would say. Let's give it a go, see how we get on. Thanks for watching. Right, here we go then. We are just about to go on track for our little consistency challenge. So we're looking at 10 laps and exactly 1 minute and 45 seconds per lap. Which means we need to complete the 10 laps as close to 17 minutes and 30 seconds as we possibly can. So, are we ready to go? Right, the timer will start when we cross the start line. And you'll see in the top left hand corner there, we've got the stint timer. So that will give us our overall stint time. So we need that at the end of the 10 laps to be as close to 17 minutes and 30 seconds as we can get it. Right, the first lap is the important one. This is our sighter lap. So we need to get this as close to 1:45 as possible. And then we can work all of the other laps from that lap time. Right, so last couple of corners on lap 1. Let's see how close we can get to the 1:45 for the first lap of our little challenge. 44.987. That's not bad, is it? So that's given us a great marker for the remaining laps. So we just need to keep ourselves as close to that time as possible, without going under too much or without going over too much. Can afford to go over by 13 hundredths of a second this lap. But we don't want to go under it too much because it will be just as difficult do slow laps as it is to do consistent laps. So we've got a couple of tenths to play with here. So we can just relax a little bit into these last 4 corners. Try and lose a little bit of time. So we can afford to be over by 1/100th. We haven't quite got that right, so we've lost 15 hundredths of a second like that. If my maths is remotely close to right. Basically we need to be a couple of tenths faster than our fastest lap. Right, as you can see, we're coming up to the end of lap 3. We wanted to be a couple of tenths up, but we're not. We're a tenth down and we've hit the wall. So we now need to be 3 tenths faster than our fastest lap. Alright, coming up towards the end of the next lap, I forgot what lap we're on. I need to be 15 hundredths ahead of my best time for this lap, which we were, until I messed it up in the last couple of corners. So I believe we've now got to be a tenth quicker than our fastest lap to get ourselves back on track to being as close to 17.5 minutes as we can possibly get. Well, the stint time says 8:45.097, which I think is pretty much bang on track. So we do need to be a tenth faster, so a 1:44.9. So we can actually be a little bit slower this lap than we have been. If we look at the predicted time, which is currently ticking along at a 1:44 or 1:45 now, so we need to take a tenth. So we can be a tenth slower on this lap. So let's see if we can make that tenth up through these last couple of corners. Oh. That's pretty close to exactly where we want to be. So we need to get our predicted lap again, the one at the bottom of those 3 timings there, as close to 1:45 as we can possibly get it. Right, coming up to the end of lap 7. It's a 44.914, so pretty close to where we want to be. Within a tenth. Okay, last corner for lap number 8. We're a bit quick. So I believe we need to do a 1:45.2. But the stint timer is bang on 14 minutes. 1/10 over. 3.5 minutes to go is 2 laps, so that's bang on. So we are a 10th ahead of where we need to be. This is getting exciting. How close can we get to that 17.5 minute mark? We can lose a 10th. So we can do a 1:45.1 this lap. We are currently running at a 45.1 just about. Oh, we've got a little bit deep there. Difficult to make the time up in these last few corners. Oh, especially doing that. Yeah. Oh dear. It's not great. We are 4 tenths behind where we need to be. So we need to do a 44.6 this lap, which would be our fastest lap of the stint, I believe. 44.6. We need a good bus stop. Wasn't bad. A little bit wide there. Running out at 44.9. Oh, that felt like a good exit. But it's not. We're not going to do it exactly. How close are we going to get? Are we within 1 second? Here we go, we're crossing the finish line. Look at that top timer. Stint timer, 17.5 minutes. Oh! We are 0.107 over the 17 minutes and 30. I think I've earned myself a gold medal, chat. I enjoyed that little challenge. If you liked it, please drop a like and please subscribe to the channel. We'll come up with some more of these little challenge types to do. Drop some in the comments. We'll see what we can do. See if I can fulfill your requests. 1.107 seconds over 10 laps. That's not bad, is it? Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye-bye for now.